Hey everybody, here today, ready to just play some trivia. Didn't do so well on my last outing, but this time around, I'm feeling good. I've been assured by many people that I truly have no chance in this battle, but I don't know, I feel hopeful, I feel ready for a real fight, and I'm excited to finally play somebody who I think I can prove my talent against when I get this dub. Much love.
All right, Andrew, you're in a new place today, and it's kind of a new place metaphorically as well, with you being at the first round of the tournament. It's not somewhere maybe that you expected to be or that you certainly have been recently. But look, if there's anyone who's capable of earning their way back to that title belt that you held for so long, it's you. And that road starts here today with another Andrew. I feel good about your chances. How do you feel?
I feel good. A lot's been going on. Ever since I got kicked out of the hotel that championship suite was in, I've had to shack up in this little wooden cabin just outside of the hotel. I'm sorry about that window, guys. Just take it back, please. But it's going to be definitely interesting. So can't wait to play. Andrew, best of luck to you, but hopefully more luck to me.
Good luck to Andrew. Better luck to Andrew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. We are here once again in the Summer Series tournament. We have got the number 4 seed, Andrew Barr, versus the number 29 seed, Andrew Just. This is going to get so confusing. It's like when the Camerons play each other or we play on a team, everyone having the same name makes things awful, and I know this because I'm usually the one doing it to people. On the desk with me, we've got Dylan. Dylan, thoughts on the match we are about to see?
Oh, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be completely stress-free, I'm sure, to host, just not confusing whatsoever. But I don't know. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, with that being said, we will bring in our competitors and we will get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. You'll get 8 different questions in 8 different categories. You will have approximately 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard, piece of paper, or whatever it is you are using. If you get the question right, you will get a point. If you get the question wrong, you will not get a point. If at the end of all 8 questions you have managed to get all of them correct, you will be issued a bonus question, also worth 1 point. A reminder to both competitors that you have 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Any questions before we get going?
No, I think I'm just going to go grab a marker real quick. I found my whiteboard. Just one second.
All right. Your first question in round number 1 will come in the category of coming of age / teen movies. Name both actors who play Mike O'Donnell in 2009's 17 Again. It is no secret, I love this movie. I think this is an underrated comedy. Just a lot of fun. Like, I admit there's a lot of stupid, easy jokes to be made about in the movie, but like it's just fun. 5, 4, 3.
I remember watching it. That's it.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
I got his name wrong. I didn't care for Friends. Zac Efron, Matthew Perry.
And Just.
If you got it wrong, I got it wrong too. I also thought it was Matthew Perry.
Oh, thank God.
Both are correct.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so your next question comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi. What is the profession of Domhnall Gleeson's character in About Time?
Yet another movie I absolutely adore. One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. This or 17 Again, which do you prefer?
Well, this.
Okay.
This, easily. Like, this is top 10. 17 Again is top 30.
I couldn't remember which one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Just.
He's a lawyer and one of those fancy types that wears the wigs.
And Barr.
I've never seen this movie, so teacher.
Lawyer is correct. So one of the Andrews taking the 1-point lead as we get into question number 3. In the category of directors, who directed Out of Africa, Tootsie, and The Firm? I've seen 2 of these movies.
Yeah.
One of them is really good, and the other one won Best Picture. Out of Africa sucks. It's really boring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
Sidney Pollock.
I heard him say it, and he went first, so I think we're fine. Just.
Yeah, it said John Landis.
Yeah, Sidney Pollock is correct, and it appears Barr is frozen. Sidney Pollock is correct, so Barr getting the point, tying the game as we go to question number 4.
Which comes in the category of Westerns. In The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the group is attempting to find gold that is hidden in what kind of location?
Is it possible to request how specific you want here?
We need the type of location.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you know the exact name of it, you got problems, dude. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Just.
I said cemetery.
And Barr.
I said graveyard.
Yeah, that's
both are acceptable.
I wasn't sure if I should write grave.
Place where people are buried. Any variation.
Yeah.
As we get to question number 5 in the category of Oscars. What film won Best Picture for films released in 1970? There's a lot of films that won Best Picture that I would love to talk about, but we could give away potential answers.
Mm-hmm.
But they know it's not going to be Out of Africa, so I'm going to keep ranking that one. It's a bad movie. It won Best Film Editing despite being 4 hours long. It's like still 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
Patton.
And Just.
In the Heat of the Night.
Patton is correct. So Barr takes the 1-point lead. So get to question number 6.
Which comes in the category of comedy. At what event is Kevin Kline's character outed as being gay in In and Out?
I really enjoyed this. I enjoy this movie to a degree.
Yeah.
Because the place where most movies would have the third act happen is 50% of the way through this movie. And then it really runs out of steam near the end. But Joan Cusack's in it and she's great. 5.
Shut up, Joan
4,
Cusack.
3, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're a math major.
Andrew Just.
I think a wedding would be a funny answer here. But I've never
Barr.
seen it.
I think it was the Academy Awards.
The Academy Awards is correct. As we get to your penultimate question. In the category of action adventure, who stars as the title character in the 2013 action film Snitch?
I'd like to apologize to all the people with the name Snitch, but that's a really weird name.
It's a very common name. You've got Lilo and Snitch, and that's the only joke I have. 5, 4,
I liked it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Just. And we'll go to Barr.
I've never heard of this. Mark Wahlberg?
And Just.
I misspelled the name Jack Bauer.
That is a fictional character.
Right, I just thought there was a chance. I thought in some world there was a chance.
The answer is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh.
Dwayne Johnson.
That could be a standard response to a 2010s action star.
So your final question will come in the category of recent releases. What is the name of the game Guy is from in Free Guy?
I just appreciate it's the thing is I don't know if Andrew, the one that wrote Jack Bauer, meant Kiefer Sutherland but couldn't remember Kiefer Sutherland's name, or if he thought Jack Bauer was a real guy. And frankly, I don't know which is funnier.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to decide.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Just.
I think it was Free City, but I'm not sure.
And Barr.
I sure hope it's Free City.
It is Free City. So at the end of round number 1, I have Barr at 6, Just at 4. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That's what I have, yes.
All right, then we will get into round number 2. Round number 2 is, of course, our wheel round. We are going to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Our wheel has 8 different categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. The competitor in the lead can choose whether they would like to spin first or defer, whichever player spins. If they like what they get on their first spin, they can keep it or they can spin again. unless they land on opponent's choice, whatever category they end up with. They will be issued 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or they can go to multiple choice for 1 point, but reminder stealing is available, so your opponent can take those points away from you if you miss. The categories on the wheel today are Mel Brooks, Mike Nichols, Spinner's Choice, Musicals, Music, Matthew Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon, Comedy, Romantic Comedies, and then Opponent's Choice is also on there. I said Spinner's Choice was a category. It's just a slice. So with that being said, we will bring in Scott and Barr. Would you like to go first or defer?
Shall we go second?
Sure.
Well, you want to go first? Well, hold on. I don't want to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I mean, I was just saying that I like most of this wheel.
Yeah, I know we do. You want to mix it up? Let's do it. Let's spin. Let's go first.
All right, spinning first. Whatever this lands on, you might
better be good.
And you land in the category of comedy. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we can spin that again.
We can spin again. Yeah.
Yeah, let's spin again.
All right, spinning again. Whatever you land on, you are stuck with.
This better be good.
You land on Reese Witherspoon.
Let's go, baby.
That's why you go first.
All right, so I will take away the wheel. Take away Scott. Barr, I will read you your questions in the category of Reese Witherspoon because I had to study this to play you, and I'm mad about it. Your first question in the category of Reese Witherspoon. In 4 Christmases, what is Brad's birth name?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Denver, B, Dallas, C, Brooklyn, or D, Orlando. 5, 4.
Can I get a repeat of those options?
Absolutely. Your options once again: A, Denver, B, Dallas, C, Brooklyn, D, Orlando. Five, 4.
Denver.
That is incorrect. Other Andrew, a chance for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Denver, B, Dallas, C, Brooklyn, or D, Orlando?
I'm going to go D, Orlando.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. They're all named after the cities in which they were conceived, and I hate that I know that. All right, Barr, your second question in Reese Witherspoon. In American Psycho, 2 prostitutes laugh at Patrick for liking what musical artist?
Phil Collins.
That is incorrect. Other Andrew for a 2 point steal.
I feel like it's not like the one that's like a heavily okay. It's the best answer I have. I'm gonna go with Huey Lewis in the News.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Houston. Your third question. Who directed Just Like Heaven?
Mark Waters.
That is correct for 2 points. What is the last name of Maureen's family whom Man in the Moon centers around?
Fucking name question. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Foster, B, Trant, C, Rosenbluth, or D, Lutz.
Foster.
That is incorrect. Other Andrew for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Foster, B, Trant, C, Rosenbluth, or D, Lutz?
I'm going to go D, Lutz.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Trant.
Okay.
Trant is the correct
Just trying
answer.
to recall the IMDb page because I will say I didn't get to that one.
And your final question. Who voices Galaxar's computer in Monsters vs. Aliens?
Amy Poehler.
That is correct for 2 more points. So at the end of that, I have Barr getting himself up to 10, just up to 5. Is that what you have, Dylan?
Yep.
All right, so we'll bring back up the wheel, and we will go for Andrew Just's first spin. And you land on Spinner's Choice. Do you need a reminder of the categories, or do you know what you're taking?
I think I will go with Matthew Vaughn. And just to clarify, Matthew Vaughn directed movies?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm just lazy and didn't want to put all that on.
Yeah, totally fair. I just wanted to get it out there before we started.
And Dylan will be giving your questions in Matthew Vaughn.
All right. So your first question in Matthew Vaughn. What is the first name of the soldier Conrad switches places with, resulting in his death in The King's Man?
Archie.
That is correct for 2 points. What is the name of the city that Tristan is from in Stardust?
Wall.
That is correct for 2 points. Who plays the Duke's nephew Sidney in Layer Cake?
Fucking layer cake. Duke's nephew.
5, 4, 3,
Multiple choice.
2.
All right. Your options are A, Ben Whishaw, B, Jamie Bell, C, Tom Felton, or D, Nicholas Holt.
I think only. Can I get a repeat of the options just to be safe? I don't remember which one the guy I was looking for was that.
Your options are A, Ben Whishaw, B, Jamie Bell, C, Tom Felton, or D, Nicholas Holt.
A. Ben Whishaw.
That is correct for 1 point.
And a tie game.
I thought of it as soon as I said multiple choice. I was frustrated.
So your penultimate question. What rank in the police force does Marcus hold in Kick-Ass?
Marcus and Kick-Ass. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to go multiple choice.
3.
All right. Your options are A, Captain, B, Sergeant, C, Lieutenant, or D, Constable.
Oh, man. I can get this. I'm going to use a full repeat.
All right. That is your first repeat. What rank in the police force does Marcus hold in Kick-Ass?
Does it not include the options?
Your options are A, Sergeant, B, A, Captain, B, Sergeant, C, Lieutenant, or D, Constable.
I'm going to go with
5, 4, 3.
Lieutenant.
That is incorrect. So, Barr, for the 1 point steal, your options again are A, Captain, B, Sergeant, or C, Lieutenant, or D, Constable.
I'm gonna go with Sergeant.
Yeah.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
I knew it was one of those two. That's so frustrating.
My apologies for butchering the reading of that. Your final question. In X-Men First Class, when Moira first discovers the Hellfire Club, she is undercover as someone with what profession?
It's okay. This is a weird. She is a
5, 4,
stripper.
3.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
This is like a little bit.
Can I bring my manager in?
Sure.
Okay.
She never strips. She serves in lingerie, but
Does she ever say what she is?
I don't recall the word stripper. She serves drinks in lingerie. It was more of a model than a stripper.
It's an important moment, so I will throw the challenge if you feel good about it.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
All right.
Am I able to respond out of curiosity to give any?
We will go to the challenge, and then so we will be reviewing the challenge, and we will be right back. All right, we are back from the challenge. We looked into it, and it's never explicitly stated that she is undercover as a stripper. That was mostly just inference, but there is nothing concrete that confirms it. So we've decided to scrap the question, and Andrew Just will be given a new question for 2 points, and Barr will retain his challenge. So your new question. What kind of item houses and triggers the poison that kills Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
A pen.
That is correct for 2 points. So at the end of round number 2, I have Andrew just in the lead with 12, Barr with 11. Is that what you have, Dylan?
Yep.
All right, then we will get into round number 3. Round number 3, as always, is our pick your poison round. Our competitors are going to get to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and
never mind.
and
Go ahead.
4-point questions. The categories that our competitors can choose from today are coming of age/teen, Audrey Hepburn, sci-fi fantasy, 1970s, Oscars, 2000s, music, and actors and actresses. So we will let our competitors choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions, and we will be right back. And we are back. Our competitors have had the chance to choose what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4-point questions. Barr has chosen his 1 in music, his 2 in 70s, his 3 in actors and actresses, and his 4 in Audrey Hepburn. Whereas Just has chosen his 1 in actors and actresses, his 2 in sci-fi fantasy, his 3 in the 2000s, and his 4 in coming of age/teen. So we will start with Barr as he is behind. We will ask questions until either a player has been mathematically eliminated or we are out of questions. Barr, I will be giving you your questions since Dylan gave them to you in round 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
Did you give Barr his questions in round 2, or was that me?
That was you. Oh no, I did give Barr his questions in round 2, and then I just read the replacement question, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dylan will be giving you your questions.
Oh, give me a sec. Then I need. Okay.
Reset.
All right, let's go.
All right. So your 1-point question in music. Bradley Cooper and Sam Elliott play brothers in what music film?
A Star is Born.
That is correct for 1 point.
So we'll go over to Andrew Just for his 1-point question in the category of actors and actresses. Your question: what was the film debut of Natalie Portman?
We're using American titles, I think, right?
We need the title of the film.
Okay. Leon the Professional.
That is correct for 1 point.
Sorry, yeah, I realized that could be asking for more information. Yeah.
Odds are we probably would have accepted any of the variations of that title, but I couldn't really help.
Yeah, no, I want. Dude, I'm so off.
Because it was very clear what you were thinking, and if I answered the question,
exactly.
it would confirm you're on the right track.
But I would have been fine if you answered either.
All right, so then I will be asking Barr's 2-point question in the category of 70s. What 70s teen film takes place primarily at Rydell High?
Can I get a technical? You cut out a little bit.
Yeah, sure. What 70s teen film takes place primarily at Rydell High?
Grease.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's also bad.
Bad.
It's a bad film. So we will go to Andrew for
Very bad.
In sci-fi fantasy. Name 2 of the 4 Pevensey children in the Narnia franchise.
Peter and Susan.
That is correct for 2 points. Naming the 2 worst Pevensey children.
Yeah, I knew Edmund as well. I couldn't remember the other one, but.
All right, so we'll go back to Barr for his 3-point question in actors and actresses.
Okay.
Which is, name both actors who play the old and young versions of Richie Tozier in It Chapter 2.
Fuck.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat, I believe. Name both actors who play the old and young versions of Richie Tozier in It Chapter 2.
Oh, which one's Richie?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, this is your second repeat. Name both actors who play the old and young versions of Richie Tozier in It Chapter 2.
Five.
Jack Dylan Glazer and Bill Hader.
That is incorrect. You got one of them correct. It's Bill Hader and Finn Wolfhard.
Oh my! I almost said Finn Wolfhard.
So we will stick with Barr for his 4-point question. If he hits it, he will send it back to Andrew Just. If not, other Andrew will win the match.
Yep. So your 4-point question in the category of Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
In the children's hour, Mary convinces her classmate Rosalie to confirm her lies by threatening to reveal what secret about her.
She stole a bracelet.
That is correct for 4 points. Stay alive. Was the answer we
He
had?
just said she stole jewelry, but I'm like, I've seen the movie. He's
Okay,
specific enough. I'm like, we're good. We're good. So we will go back to Andrew Just for his 3-point question. If he hits this, he will tie the game. Your 3-point question in the category of the 2000s. What 2000s biopic opens with the main character appearing on the game show to tell the truth? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Monster.
That is incorrect. Looking for Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, dude.
If you can.
I literally forget.
Greatest movies ever made. So we will go to Andrew Just for his 4-point question in coming of age / teen. You have 2 repeats remaining if you need them. Your question. What instrument does Maude teach Harold how to play in Harold and Maude? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
1. All right, that is your second repeat. You have 1 left. What instrument does Maude teach Harold how to play in Harold and Maude? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is your last repeat once again. What instrument does Maude teach Harold how to play in Harold and Maude? Five, 4, 3,
Piano.
2. And your winner, Andrew Barr. The correct answer was banjo. Banjo was the answer we were looking for. That was an incredible match. We will go into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Andrew Just. That was an insane match. I know you're fairly new to the Multiplex community, so I don't know if you know this. Barr used to be the champion here.
Yeah, I've heard.
So the fact that you pushed him to his 4 and that you had the lead going into round 3, I think anyone who may have had some doubts about you in the past, those doubts are probably long gone at this point. You played a fantastic match. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, disappointed, obviously. Going into round 3 with a lead is like, with a 1-point lead, I'm like, okay, I've got a shot. With a couple questions down and maintaining that lead, I was like feeling good. So I hurt that I missed the 3 and 4. I really struggled. I talked with a friend earlier about how to go with point values earlier, and I don't know if I made it right. But the comforting thing about losing by 3 points is that the 2 points that I think I should have gotten from Vaughn would have been inconsequential. So at least I've got that,
Yeah, fair enough. So with that being said, that does bring an end to your journey in this tournament.
Yeah.
After that performance, though, I am sure we will be seeing you again. Is there anyone you would be interested in playing when you come back? I assume there's probably 2 names you're going to give.
I got to – okay, well, I'm curious. I might go out of the what you're expecting here. I know Koho was just having some fun trash talk the other day, but now I would really like to play him and see what we can do together. But then, yeah, I would also love to play Petrovic would probably be my number one choice from my school friends.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have said 3 names.
yeah. Petrovic would probably be my number one pick. Him and I have actually never been able to face off, even in other leagues that we've played in. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we will see if we can make that happen in the future. But for now, we will say goodbye to Andrew, and we will bring in Andrew. Yeah, that was an insane match. It was incredibly close, but you pulled it out there in the very end. How are you feeling? You look very tired and exhausted.
Scott, do you mind if I just kind of ramble on a little bit?
Sure, buddy.
This has been a really hard week for me. I moved into this place like 2 days ago. I've had to take care of my dad after he had some surgery. So I was not taking Andrew lightly. I knew that he was going to have the advantage on me when it came to studying and all that. Just prep in general. And I think that we don't give him enough credit as a player. I watched his last 2 matches. He did pretty well. I knew that if he hit his strength, then it was going to be very difficult for me. And he did. And he showed why they're his strengths. I need to brush up more on my shit. But I'm coming back.
Listen, it's survive and advance in these tournaments. Barr, as he stated, did not have the best set of circumstances going into this match, but he survived and he advanced, and now he gets to press reset before his next match, and we're definitely going to be ready for John in the next match.
Absolutely. And speaking of his next match, Barr, in your next match, I cannot tell you who exactly you're playing, but I can tell you you'll be playing the winner of the 13 and the 20 seed, which again, I get these wrong a lot, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe you're playing the winner of Kirk versus John Marr. Is that right? Can someone confirm for
that's
me?
the case.
Yes.
Yeah, you are playing the winner of Kirk versus John Marr. Thoughts on that?
Either way, it's going to be tough. Kirk is a great player. I think that his luck doesn't show his capability. He's my teammate for a reason. And with John, he's a Kingsman, and the Kingsmen do one thing really well, and that's strategize. So I'd be very interested to see what John comes up with if he wins. Plus the Kingsmen. Shout out to the Kingsmen. Respect. You guys are great players. So either way, I think it'll be tough, but you're not going to get the Barr that played in this match.
Absolutely.
You're going to get a better one.
Well,
A scarier
with that
one.
being said, we will say goodbye to Scott and Barr. We will be seeing them in the next round of the tournament. Dylan, final thoughts on the match that we just saw?
That was an absolutely insane match. I mean, I'm sure while this will be going down as a loss on Just's record, I feel like this is an absolute win for him. Because Barr is obviously the longest reigning champion in movie Warzone history, and there was honestly a point where I thought he was done in the match, and that was pretty insane. But yeah, it swung back in Barr's favor, and he got the W.
Yeah, absolutely. I can say with all of the matches that we filmed at this point of the tournament, I think this is the match of round number 1 of this tournament so far. So with that being said, we are going to get out of here. So I've been Cameron Holzman, and on behalf of Dylan Van Thine, Andrew Barr, Andrew Just, Scott Harvey, and everyone else here at Multiplex Movie Warzone, thank you all for watching. Have a great whatever time of day it is that you are watching this match.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.